If you own an NVIDIA Shield, this video matters because right now, your TV knows more about you than most websites ever will. What you watch, what you search, what apps you open, how long you use them, even what devices are linked to you. And none of that is obvious. You bought the Shield for performance, for speed, for AI upscaling, and for power, not for turning your living room into a tracking hub or an advertising board. But out of the box, the NVIDIA Shield is what I call chatty. It talks to Google, it talks to NVIDIA, it logs usage data, it builds profiles, and most people never change a single setting. So today, we're locking it down properly. I'm going to show you exactly what to turn off right now to stop the tracking, kill home screen ads, secure your device, and take control of your Shield. If you care about privacy, your performance, and your security, stay with me and let's do this properly. First, the basics. Go to Settings, Device Preferences, About, System Upgrade. Select Check for Upgrades. Always update first, then change settings. This avoids conflicts and makes sure the menus I show you actually exist on your device. This is the part most people skip, but it's the most important step. Because if you don't stop tracking at the source, everything else is just surface level cleanup. If you go into the Accounts menu on your Shield, you'll notice something frustrating. You can sync or remove your account, but you can't actually manage your privacy. NVIDIA and Google have stripped those options out of the TV interface. So grab your phone or laptop, go to myaccount.google.com and sign in with the same email you use on your Shield. Tap Data and Privacy. Now this is the control center that dictates what your Shield is allowed to record. You need to pause or turn off three things. Firstly, web and app activity. This stops Google from logging every single app you open on your Shield. Second, YouTube history. This is optional. If you want your recommendations to work across devices, keep it. But if you don't want your private watch history feeding the algorithm, kill it. And finally, go into Ad Center or My Ad Center and turn personalized ads off. This stops that creepy cross-device tracking where you search for something on your phone and immediately see an ad for it on your TV. Now, it is annoying that we have to do this on a second device, but it's the only way to stop the account level logging that happens in the background. This is account level control, which means it applies to not only your Shield, but your phone, your tablet, your browser, and your Google services. If this is the first time you've ever seen this menu, hit like so more Shield users find this video. This one change reduces more tracking than anything else in this entire guide. Now let's clean up the device itself. To remove the device tracking ID, go to Settings, Device Preferences, About, Legal Information, Ads. Select Delete Advertising ID. This removes the unique digital barcode tied to this specific Shield. That alone breaks device level profiling. If your advertising ID was still active, comment Ads. I want to see how many Shields still have it enabled. Now let's plug the security holes. Go to Settings, Apps, App Permissions. Start with Microphone. Now on many setups this might be empty. If you enable Show System Apps, you'll see Google Play Services and NVIDIA Overlay. Now here is the rule. If you don't use voice control or Google Assistant, disable microphone access for everything. If you do use Assistant or your voice to control anything on your Shield or ask questions, leave Google enabled. But the real danger here is third-party side-loaded apps. If this list is empty, good. It means no rogue apps are listening. Next, check location. Some streaming apps use this for region locking, but many just use it for data scraping. If an app doesn't need to know where you live to function, revoke the permission. This step alone closes more privacy leaks than most antivirus apps ever will. Now, background tracking. Go to Settings, then Network and Internet. Scroll down, turn off Scanning Always Available. This stops your Shield constantly pinging nearby Wi-Fi networks, even when Wi-Fi is off. That's a major location tracker. Now go to Developer Options. If you've ever enabled this for sideloading apps, check it. You will see two options, USB debugging and network debugging. Now, network debugging is the risk. This allows remote access over your local Wi-Fi. If you leave this on, anyone on your network could potentially connect to your device. USB debugging is safer as it requires a physical connection. Turn them both off now. If you sideload apps over your network, only turn on ADB when you need it, then turn it straight back off. And share this with any Shield user you know that sideloads apps because they need to know this too. We've cleared the engine, now we clean the paintwork. The stock Android TV launcher is built around one thing: sponsored content. I highly recommend installing Project Ivy Launcher. It respects your privacy settings, it removes home screen ads, it's clean, fast, minimal, and turns your Shield back into a premium device instead of an advertising board. This change makes your Shield feel like a different device. If you want a full tutorial on how to install Project Ivy, customize it, and make it your default launcher, comment Project Ivy below and I'll get it made. This isn't about paranoia, this is about control. You paid for a premium device. It should behave like one. Fast, clean, private. If this helped you secure your Shield, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you want full protection when using third-party applications, IPTV apps, or shared networks, I use NordVPN on my Shield. It works perfectly on Android TV and it's linked below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.